I don't know about you, but I have seen everywhere these viral hand-painted banners, and I've always wanted to make one, and today's the day I finally get to do it. Why? Because I got myself a little projector. This thing right here is going to get so much use. Not only am I going to use it to do a hand-painted banner, but I'm also going to like start painting murals in my house. So those hand-painted banners that I have seen all over the place, people do them two ways. One way is that they just freehand all of these beautiful lettering, and they're they are true artists. They can paint all these magnificent flowers and such, and they don't need like a projector. They just do it all by hand. I am not that type of artist. I do need a little bit of assistance. So the second way, which is how other makers make it, is with a projector. Now, I have looked for projectors. There is one particular projector that you have to hang from the ceiling. That's not fun. A second one, which I honestly have, my aunt gave it to me. She bought it in the 90s. It's made by Dell. This thing is bulky and huge, and the resolution on this projector isn't all that great. But this right here, super small and can support 4K. And did I say it was portable? It is portable. But the one cool thing about this, I already opened it because I was so excited because it's so teeny and tiny. This little guy has this thing right here. So while it doesn't have a base right now, if you have a tripod, which I have like 5 in the craft room, I can just put my tripod right here, and now it has a stand. So I can put it on any wall, any height, anywhere. And look at how teeny tiny this thing is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love miniature things. So this one right here is actually more than just a projector. It also has some sort of, it's not on the box, but it was on the listing. It has some sort of like design studio software, something or another that will like teach you how to draw. Look, I am not going to be doing that, but I am going to be hand painting murals. And then also, hopefully, maybe I'll just like hand paint a mural here, because we know that I don't really like this setup. Maybe I'll hand paint something with this thing right here. So lightweight. Okay, so first things first, what we need to do is we need to go into Canva. I'm going to be using Canva because I pay for it and I love Canva. You probably do this on like a word processor if you wanted to, like to keep it free. I mean, you could also do it for free in Canva if you wanted to. But anyways, I'm going to be using Canva for today's project. We are going to set my banner up in Canva. Then I'm going to hook this up and we're going to stream. Is that the right word? We're going to project my design. Maybe that's the right word. We're going to project the sign from my computer to this thing onto a wall. I'm going to hang up my banner and I'm going to paint something absolutely amazing. I seriously cannot wait because this is something that I have been wanting to make for like a year, 2 years. Ever since I've seen these things come out and people have been making them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to make one. I have serious craft FOMO right now. And I finally get to no longer have FOMO. Let's go. Okay, so this is extremely frustrating, but I'm not going to go to the store, so it is what it is. You're going to need to buy a roll of craft paper for this project. I did have a roll of craft paper for this project. I bought it in December. I moved in February. Apparently, at some point in time throughout the move, it got thrown away. And again, not going to the store to grab another roll of craft paper. So I'm going to be using for today's project a roll of white paper. I have a really long roll of this like high quality, nice stuff that I normally print with my 24-inch printer. I'm going to use what I have because am I a professional painter? No. So I'm not going to go and waste more money on something that I don't know if I'm going to like the craft or not. But anyways, you will probably want a craft paper because that's what everyone else is using. Everyone else uses craft paper. But this, if you wanted to do white, I have white paper. We'll see how it ends up looking because I don't think I've ever seen anyone use white paper. You can get craft paper at Hobby Lobby. At the Hoblob, they have like, you would find it in the paper, like wrapping paper in like the gift bag section. You would find it there. You could also, if you wanted to like buy a lot of paper, if you go to the Hoblob, the rolls there are not as big. So if you really only wanted to make like one banner, go there. If you are looking to make a ton of banners, what you want to do is go to the hardware store. It doesn't matter which one. You could go to Lowe's, Home Depot, any type of hardware store, they'll all have it. You're gonna go into the painting section, and it's like craft. Normally contractors put it down or painters put it down to protect the flooring. You're gonna want to pick that up, but those rolls are huge. So if you're wanting to paint a lot of banners, go there. If not, just go to Hoplob. Or if you have a 24-inch printer, we can just use our 24-inch printer paper. Will look a little different in the end, but you know what? We use what we got. All right, now let's go to Canva.
So whenever we do projects that are size specific, like a banner or even printing this like really large banner off of my 24-inch printer, I always create the sizes of my canvas to the exact size of which I'm going to be printing, or in this case, painting. So for today's project, what I'm going to do is come over here to custom sizes. And this is why I've tried to find my paper first, is because it's actually really important that we get the correct size. So I'm going to change it from pixels to inches. The width of my project, I'm going to do 36 inches by 24 inches in height. Then what you want to do is press create design. Now, if you are using craft paper, which I wish I was, but I'm not going to go to the store to get it, what I would then suggest you do is come over here into elements, and all I want you to do is put like craft paper background, and then go into photos. This right here is like the craft paper that, or even this right here, choose one of these, because then that's going to give you a better idea of like what your finished design will look like. To add this to the background, instead of trying to resize it, what I'm going to do is right click and press set image as background. So now you can't, drag it around or move it around. I'm just going to add in a page, and we'll design at the very top. Okay, so for today's project, I've decided that I'm going to be doing a Bluey birthday banner, because Bluey is uber popular. You know what I mean? You can do it whatever theme you want it. You just want to keep the theme in mind when we're going about this. So in a previous project that we've done together, I have already found the Bluey font. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to press T for text box, and then I'm going to come over here to font, and I'm going to scroll down to uploaded fonts, and this right here is the Bluey font. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to do happy right here, and then I'm going to copy and paste, and then I'm going to do birthday. Before I do any type of color changes, I just want to get all of my elements in here. So then what I am going to do is now I want to try and paint a Bluey. I, again, am no artist, but I'm going to try and do it. So I'm going to open up a new window in my internet browser, and all I'm going to do is put in Bluey character PNG. And we're going to come over here to images. Okay, and actually what I did was I did Bluey jumping PNG. I found this one right here. And then I did bingo birthday PNG, and I found this one right here. I am just going to add in a little party hat later, but I have found the two PNG files that I want to use. So now that I have my files, I'm going to right click and press copy image. I'm going to go back into Canva and press paste, or Command V. And we are just going to move him over to the side. And then going back over into my internet browser, I'm going to go into bingo and doing the same thing. Right click, press copy image, go into Canva, and press paste, or Command V. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit. Let's resize this. Now, this is why I strongly suggest creating a banner, your canvas size, the exact size of what our finished product is going to be, because now you know exactly what this is, and this is going to end up looking like. So happy birthday, and we're gonna do it like this. Okay, so in Bluey's font, let's go back into our internet browser, and let's do an Bluey font, or Bluey logo. Bluey's logo is a light blue with like a dark blue outline. Okay, I am going to do it white. I'm going to do a light blue outline with a white inside. So going back over into Canva, let's go over here into this first one, and we're going to go into effects, and let's do an outline. We want the outline to be a light blue color. So I'm going to come over here to add new color, and I'm going to use this dropper, and I'm going to match it to the same color as Bluey. Let's do this light blue right here. Okay. Then doing the same thing, you could, oh, the other thing too is you could increase the thickness of your outline. You're going to want to remember this number at 130, because what we're going to do is we're going to go back here. We're going to go into outline. We are going to put this over to 130, because whatever you do to one font, you're going to want to do it to the other. And then we're going to change the color over to the blue that we have in here. Now, in this particular design, you're going to see that the inside of this isn't filled in, but when I go and paint this, it is going to get filled in. Okay, so rest assured that that is what's going to happen. Okay, going back over into my happy, I'm going to X out of this, and I'm going to change the color over to white. All right, we need some party hats. So let's go into elements, and I'm going to clear out of this, and we're going to do party hat. And we're going to go into graphics and just press go. And then we're just going to find a party hat that you really like. I like this one. So let's make this fit onto Bluey. If you want to change the colors, you can change the colors up here. Okay, she's cute. All right, going back into elements, I'm going to use a different party hat for Bingo. And we just want to resize this to fit on Bingo's little head. Look at that. Okay. Then we're going to go here and we're going to change the colors. I think the hardest part about any project is just making sure that it looks so cute before you're done finished. So I like the way that that looks. I think I need to add in something more here and there. So let's like look for confetti. I just love being able to customize stuff to like my liking. Okay, so this has a background. So I'm just going to remove the background. Will it work? Yep, it sure will. Look at that. And I'm just going to make this larger. And we're going to position this, layers, and we are going to send this to the back. I think that this is looking so stinking good. So we'll do happy and then copy and paste this. I think I want to do like third. Oh, the 3, because this is a personal use font. It doesn't work. So I'm going to go over here into this new project tab, because remember I did say that we worked on a previous Bluey project together. So let's find that Bluey project, which was this one right here, the gable box. And what font did I use for this? I used Chewy for this font. So going back over into here, I'm going to copy and paste this. We'll do third like that. Copy and paste again. We'll do 3. We're going to change this over to Chewy. So I'm going to do search for the Chewy font. Perfect. Look at that. All right. I like the look of this. I swear I am probably going to change this 3 million times before I actually get done. Get done designing this. Okay. I like the look of this. Now, remember what I said. I'm going to be using white. So we don't have the white one filled up. Let's see what this looks like in the white version of this. So I'm going to select everything over here. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it into this next thing right here. Okay, this is what my final project is going to look like. I mean, it's going to be very white. So let's change this white over to like a dark color. Okay, I'm going to change all the inside from white to a dark blue. Now it looks, and then everything that's like on the inside of these letters is all going to be that light blue. So I'm going to fill all of that in. This looks so much better to me than how it did before with the white. Now, if I was using craft paper, what I would do is I would do it this way, because this looks so cute. But this one, I'll probably add in like a little bit more confetti pieces and like the emptier areas, but I think it's going to look fine just the way it is. Okay, now what we want to do is go into share, and then we are going to come over here to these 3 dots, and we want to press present. And we're going to do a present at full screen. Sorry, here we go. And I'm going to come over here into the white version. Okay, now let's set up my brand new projector. Okay, so the great thing about this desk situation and everything that is in this craft room is I can now roll everything out of the way, and I am going to use the projector on this wall right here. So I am going to set up one of my tripods and we're going to see how well this goes. I'm thinking it's going to be amazing, y'all, but like, is it? I don't know. We shall see. Hopefully I don't have to cut out all the lights, because that is the biggest complaint a lot of people have with projectors, is that you have to cut the lights off in your room, and who wants to see in the dark? Not me. I have terrible night vision also. So let's plug this in and see how this rolls.
Okay, in the box you get a remote and a power cable. You also get a manual. I never read the manuals. Probably does me more harm than good, but I never read them. Then on the back of this, we have a headphone situation, HDMI cord, obviously the power cable, and then a USB cord. I have these really long USB-C braided cords. I use these for everything. So luckily I have a whole bunch of them and they're extremely long. So plugging this into the back of my projector. I could also use my laptop so I don't have to like use my actual big computer for this, but you know what? I love to make things harder, like not reading manuals or using my laptop. All right, let's plug this bad boy in and see what happens. I'm gonna put you over here just so you can see the wall. We'll see what it looks like. Wow, this thing is so cool. It has an autofocus feature, which is amazing. Oh shoot, I need to get some batteries for this. You can see, can you see that that's actually changing? Wow, it has Spotify, ESPN. Hold on, let's turn off the lights here. Oh, so much better. Okay, this is more than just like a fancy projector. Look, it also, you can watch movies on this thing. Holy crap, Spotify, ESPN, holy cannoli. Local send. What do we got? Should I read the directions?
Anytime you ever hear me say the words, should I read the directions? The answer is automatically, yes, Ashley, you most definitely should. However, in this case, in this particular case, the directions did not help me how to figure out how to send the projector from my Mac computer to the projector. This is actually a setting that's within the Mac computer specifically. I wish they would have this in the little handbook, like how to stream from computer, because it shows you how to stream from like your cell phone or from a memory card or from Bluetooth. It shows you all of that stuff, but just not how to use it actually on a computer. So after it took me like 45 minutes to figure it out, if you're on a Mac computer, you're going to want to go to the very top bar on your computer, and you are going to hit these like two little bars. It kind of has like an on and off switch. I don't know what the button is technically called. Anyways, you're going to go over into the button called screen mirroring. Screen mirroring. When the projector is turned on and plugged into your computer, it will say like mirror or extend to, and that is where you're going to be able to connect to your projector. Once you do that, it's easy breezy.
So need to now cut this down to 36 inches in length. Okay, now that I have that done, I just need to tape it up to the wall. I'm going to use the straight line right here in order to make sure it's nice and straight.
Now you can tell the screen is too big for my piece of paper. So all I'm going to do is scoot my projector closer to the wall, making the screen smaller and fit onto my paper.
So you can tell that this right here is perfectly center on my piece of paper. I lined up the very top of this to the top of my projector screen, so it's nice and level. This is what it's going to end up looking like essentially when I'm all said and done. Let's see what it looks like with the light on, because right now the light is not on. So it's not hard to see, but it's definitely not as bright. Now this projector has like an autofocus feature, but if it was out of focus, all I would have to do is just see how it goes out of focus. That's what I want. Now I am gonna have to trim off a little bit right here, but otherwise that looks really good. I think this is going to look amazing. Okay, now let's get to painting.
Good old soda break. All right.
And at this point in time, essentially what you're going to do is just paint and paint and paint some more until you have run out of either paint or arm muscles because your arm is now tired. I've had a lot of fun creating this banner, but holy cow, did not expect for these banners to take as long as they do. I commend those hand painted banner crafters that sell these artworks because whew, there's a lot of work. I did decide to change my mind and not do the Bluey characters because this already took me like 2 hours to do. I can't imagine how long the Bluey characters would end up taking me to paint. So I just decided to change it up a little bit. Thankfully, I can do that real quick and easy. So I just went back into Canva and edited my printed or my painted banner look. And I'm just going to do a name, deleting the characters, and then get back to painting.
Didn't this sign just turn out so stinking cute? The longest part of this entire project is painting the dang thing, but it turned out so stinking cute. And I love the fact that I just eliminated like a copyright character. So if I actually wanted to sell this on Etsy, I totally could. That being said, after I got done using the projector for the actual project that I was doing, this one right here, I started playing around a little bit with this because it has apps that you can download like Plex, YouTube, Netflix, all this stuff. This thing has a built-in speaker, which I think is really cool. But the other thing to that is you can Bluetooth one of your like portable speakers to it and have like a whole movie on the side of your house summer night. I was showing my husband and I'm like, we are going to be doing this all summer long. And he's actually really excited. This thing right here is super lightweight and the most amazing projector I have ever had my hands on before. Love the fact that you can just mount it wherever. But let's go back to this shining star. It is so cute. And now I'm officially addicted. I'm addicted to this. I'm going to be making more of these, but then also I'm going to be using my projector to start painting a whole bunch of really cool murals around my house because I think that is going to be the perfect personalization for my brand new house. I'll see you on the next one.